Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Teaching the Basics. My name is Utyo. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that whenever I post a new video, you get notified. So let's get started. Today I will be covering following topics. So let's start with database. So this is the definition of database. It is a collection of data that are logically interrelated and are generally stored in server and accessed by the users using electronic equipments. So what I actually mean by logical interrelation or collection of data that are logically interrelated means, let us take an example of college database. And we all know that college database consists of students information, departments information, faculties information, and many other informations. Let's talk about only these three kind of informations. Certain set of students studies in certain department, and certain faculties are involved with certain departments, and certain uh, students take certain courses, and this is how all those three entities get involved in this database. And these are the collection of data, and this is how these entities get logically interrelated. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing, that is uh, we are generally, they are these informations are stored in a server, and a relevant user gets can access the database using some electronic equipments like a smartphone, a laptop, tab, desktop, pretty much that has a internet connection along with it. So this is the image of a server, and this is the data center which is maintaining those server. This is the image, okay. And you can see all those servers are stacked in the data center. So let's move on to the next slide. So what is the features of our data in a database? So the first one is the shared one, and shared is the first point. And let's say that uh, let's give you with an example. Let's give an example that we all have a Facebook account, right? So let's say that one of your friends uploaded a very interesting informative video, posted a very informative video in their Facebook account, and you want to share that information with all other groups and other colleagues or friends. So what you do, you generally share the post. Okay, so a post can also be a data. So this is how a database allows the sharing feature. And the next one is persistence. The persistence actually mean that permanent. Okay, once you store a data inside a database, it remains stored until and unless you delete the data, or with any other human intervention, the data gets deleted. Okay, so this is the persistence feature, and the next one is the validity. The validity means that whenever you open an account, okay, that may be Facebook, that may be Gmail, or any other account, you have to provide with some information, right? You have to provide some information, about basic information about yourself. So let's talk about your first name. You have written John Smith, okay, so that is accepted. But if you write John 123, then Smith, then it is not accepted, because we all know that a numeric value uh, uh, cannot be considered as a name. So this is how validity, information validation is checked by a database. The next part is security. It is pretty much self-explanatory. That is, a database provide security um, to the information that are stored inside the database. And the next part is the consistency, and consistency actually means that uniformity. Let us think that we are storing data in a in a student table. Okay, so if student A provides a certain data, and then student B should also be providing that same data that student A have provided. Uh, student B cannot be exempted from providing some uh, information, or cannot withhold some information. So this is the feature of a database, that is consistency. And the next one is non-redundancy. That is, a database can be redundant, but the information or the records that are stored inside a database cannot be redundant. Redundant means repeated or duplicated. And the next point is independence. I will be providing a video soon about this particular topic in the future lectures. Okay, so let's move on. This one is the database management system, and let me give you the definition first. It is a software package that is used to store, retrieve, update, and delete the data whenever needed from a computer system. Okay, so let me elaborate on this definition. Now let us suppose that you are working in a multinational company, and you are asked to maintain your employees database. Now your boss asks to store some information or about some fresh recruits. So what do? You write a query using database software, DBMS software, and that gets executed in the server, and you get a notification by the server that uh, your values that you have provided are stored in the database. The next scenario can be of retrieving the data. Now let us suppose that your boss asks you to provide the information of who are the employees who got recruited in the month of April 2018. So you just again write a query using DBMS software, and that gets executed in the server, and you get a notification. Now in the case of updation part, uh, now let us suppose take another example that some of the employees got promoted. Okay, so you will have to update their salary, their pay scale structure, and everything. So you again write a query using database management software, and that gets executed in the server, and you get notified that your updation operation is successful. And next thing is deletion. Now let us suppose that some of the employees of your organization gets uh, leaves your organization, okay? Left your organization. So you again, your boss asks you to delete those the credentials of those employees who left the organization. So you write a query again using the DBMS software, and that gets executed in the server, and you get notified that all those records that you wanted to delete were deleted. So this pretty much concludes this video. These are the topics that I will be covering in my next class. Please like my videos and share among your friends so that they can benefit from it too. I will be posting my next video very soon. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you.